Say, okay, I don't ever want to do this stuff again. All right? So we look at, why was I doing this? Well, because I'm drinking a lot, doing a lot of drugs, a lot or whatever. So we figure out that, aha, if I don't drink these drugs, this stuff may not happen. So that's kind of the circle. And that's kind of, when you get into that, most time when people come into outpatient treatment, when they leave here after the 8 weeks that they're in here, you're kind of at the end of that stabilization, early recovery. Early recovery is kind of, really starting to accept that I've had a problem and I really need to change. And I think I like this. I think I'm going to continue to change. That's where we're getting into step 3, and I'm going to accept this help. And we start getting into step 4 and 5. Step 4 says we made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Otherwise, we took a look at ourselves. We take a look at ourselves in step 4. Because in order to find out what you got to change, you've got to find out what you have. That's what inventory is. I worked in grocery stores for many years when I was a kid growing up. We had to do an inventory every year. You go down and find out every can of beans and every can of this that we had. And all of a sudden we find out we got 14 cases of pork and beans. We ain't sold a can of pork and beans all year. So what you do is you put these on the sale and you get rid of them. The old 4 for $1 thing. But you find out while you inventory what you need to change in your life. See, this thing about step 6, we were trying to have God remove all these defects of character. I don't care anybody else, and this is one of those things, I don't care what even the program says. I don't give a rat's ass what anybody in the program says. If you've been prescribed a medication by a proper medical facility or doctor or whatever, don't let anybody convince you cannot take that medication. Okay? Because it's prescribed by you by a doctor.
Why does the treatment center tell you that then? One of the treatment centers I called told
Yeah, I
me
know.
that I had to drop 2 of my meds off of my list before I could even enter.
Did I tell you that?
It wasn't you, but that's what I wondered. Why does a treatment center do that?
I don't know.
It's like I told them, I said, my doctor's awarded this, I have to take it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
You didn't, no.
I know you didn't. So my doctor.
But
Not your family doctor.
I guess that was when you brought it up, I thought of it right away, because they said you have to drop, can't take this type thing.
Yeah, I know. And one of the reasons is that a lot of times people go pill seeking. I don't know. That's a whole issue. That's a whole issue that is it's something that irritates the crap out of me, but that's the way some people.
I guess to me, I wouldn't want to go to a treatment center that said that anyway, because the doctors have been using it to deal with something,
I know.
and they're telling me not to take it, which is not going to help me to deal with it.
I know. And that's not up to anyway. That's not up to certain people to say that. So. Okay. So we have to learn how to handle life in life's terms, as NA said. All right. And sometimes that's very hard to do. Because like I said, a lot of times we have to. They talk about giving up your playmates, your playthings, your play places. All these things, you gotta, you get the old poor me. Poor me. They're drinking, I can't. Oh, poor me. Oh, they're drinking, I can't. Poor me. Oh, they're drinking, poor me, Jack Daniels. Poor me, poor me, poor me. And I should have patented that saying too, because now they have a song about it.
I was just thinking that.
I've been saying that for 25 years since I started doing this job, I've been saying that poor me thing. And they wrote a song about it. Irritated. Made money off it. Some recovering addict probably told them about it. I know this guy who said that one time.
That's your money, Clarence.
I know, I'm really mad. Whoa. I don't know how to handle the stress. But we have to learn. We have to learn that. We have to learn how to get along with life, how to make friends. You know, because let's face it, who was age 16 or younger when they first used in their lifetime? Any kind, alcohol or anything else?
Or cigarettes.
Anything. Any drug. So, you learn social skills high, or whatever, right? So, you have to relearn those social skills. You have to figure out, how can I do this without alcohol? Or marijuana, or whatever it is. So you have to relearn social skills, which can be a really a risk. You know, I had to learn how to dance without having a six-pack in there. Now I ain't got no rhythm.
I don't think I can.
And I don't care. I don't care. If I'm out, you know, goofing around, I don't care. I just do it. I used to be shy, bashful, and introverted. Yes, I did. Huh?
You can't believe that.
I was shy, bashful, and introverted. I didn't, but I had about 3 or 4 shots or 3 or 4 beers or something. Yeah, it really was life of the party is. Suave, the boner, and, you know, sophisticated stuff, you
It
know.
doesn't make you dance easier. One or two drinks relaxes you, you can dance a lot easier.
Yeah, I was drinking about 1 or 2, though, I was had about half a dozen more.
I have to get tossed, you know, or halfway there to go out there on the floor with.
Yeah. Now I don't. I said, now I don't care. And I'm not shy and introverted no more either, by the way, in case you haven't noticed that. It still shocks people. You know, if I see someone needs some help, I'll say, hey, can I help you out? I'll say four things. One, this guy, this will teach him. This will teach him. I was going to say it. I did not say it. They're from Elk River, and they bought a Dodge Durango yesterday. Well, they drove it down here. This is from Elk River. They had the thing 6 hours. And all of a sudden, the front wheel bearing started locking up.
Oh.
And so there's and their phone is from Elk River. They have no reception. And I asked them, I says, do you need to use my phone for reception? They said, do you work here? I said, no, I'm just being a nice guy. He said, oh, it's no, I finally got through. I said, oh, okay. And I said, well, what happened? He said, oh, this thing is $300 for this bearing. I said, what do you drive? He said, Dodge Durango. I said, oh. I almost said, I'll teach you not to buy a damn Dodge, but I didn't say it. Anyway. But I do that. I talk to people all the time. My in-laws cannot believe how gregarious I am. I'd be in Walmart and I'll say, you know, some people are, oh, well, how you doing today? Hey, weather's great. Yeah, okay, glad. I'll talk to people. I don't care. That's what I am. I said, who the hell is this idiot talking to me?
I think though, Clarence, too, like sometimes I'll get in a mood like that too, like at a store or whatever, and I think, you know what, man, I was always messed up, and I'd bring all that drama right to you, you know, and just leave it there, so it's like, if I'm a little bit this and that or whatever, when I'm straight, you know, it's okay, you know, I mean, it's all right, because, you know, I'm not trying to cause trouble or whatever. You know?
Yeah. And that's okay. It's okay to be friendly with people.
Mhm.
I was brought up that way.
Yeah.
The kids said, oh, Mom, she's over there talking to somebody else again. Or, yeah, she's on somebody else to talk to. And that's just, I was brought up, Dad was that way, and
Yeah.
I was brought up that way.
My mom-in-law still says, where do you know them from? Oh, I just met them.
Yeah.
And you meet the nicest people.
Yeah. You'd be surprised what you get out of people, but stuff happens, relationships happen, talk to people, they talk back and find out you have all these things and some things in common, stuff like that. But if I was drinking, there's no way I could do that because I didn't give a rat's ass what they thought. You know? And I didn't care. You know, I may look for them